Aduh. Tenen. Let's go. Itu kita checking database dulu ya. Ada berapa? 2 giga. Oh my god, ternyata dalamnya download lagi ya adik-adikku. Terpaksa kita menunggu dulu ya. Harus kita menunggu. Kok telat ya? Kayak apa ya? Ini harus download dulu ya 2 giga. Saya tidak mau. Goblok. Saya kira download luarnya saja ya 11 giga kemarin. Tahu ya download dalamnya juga. Bangsat. Ya sudahlah, kita grinding saja lah adik-adik. Ada, kita lihat dulu ya. Chill hoyo. Wow, Lycornnya Blade apa aja nih? Ini sambil kita nunggu update, kita lihat dulu ya. Kita lihat Discordnya Bang Windah. Nah, Blade build, Destruction angin. Lycornnya sejelas yang ini ya, Stellar War Primitive. Terus yang ini main oke. Oh yang bintang 4 yang itu ya. Oh ini dari Nameless Glory. Guys, kalau reliknya apa nih? Kombinin ya, angin ya, atau enggak ini langsung ya? Fasolto, ini Fasolto apa? Retreat 8%, rutilan arena. Left. Bodinya recommended crit. Crit rate, crit damage, HP, speed, attack. Oh, jadi minimal tuh ada ini ya. Jadi crit minimal tuh crit, tapi susunannya tuh kayak gini, crit, HP, speed, attack. Susah juga ya, bangsat. Ini win HP. Boleh. Skill, basic attack, ultimate. Oh ini buat di-upgrade. Ini juga video traces-nya kita event ini. S1 dolar, S1, E2, E6. Anjing, berarti harus dapat 2 anjing blade-nya. Karena KE dolarnya juga kayak 1 gitu loh. Tim sinergi. Oh bisa sama bro-nya. Kalau mau sama bro-nya atau bisa Natasha anjing. Tapi nggak worth it sih. Emang harusnya Luocha biar ngehealnya otomatis, nggak usah di-heal langsung. Blade hyper carry anjing. Tingyun, Pela. Harus bawa Pela ya. Anjing. Aduh, angin masalahnya bang. Angin. Bagus ya. Ya apa ya? Aduh. Kita nunggu aja deh. Lihat sampai. Ini stiker aing bangsat. Anti red off gak tuh? Anjing Bang Upi anjing. Anjing blade-nya langsung E6 bangsat. Si Upi anjing. Langsung blade E6 anjing. Gila anjing. Bisa gitu loh. E6 ya top up sih dia. Ya udahlah. Lau 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 lau. Ian sina miega ke sena indah. Na 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 na. Utai na na miyare imamo kimi nante yuku get up semen. Oke, tunggu update dulu. Soft pity. Pelan-pelan Pak Sopir. Aduh, nunggu update. Wah, masih download. Iya anjing, lupa aing belum download dalamnya. Mau di spoiler. Kamu diam Kuroki ya. Kan biar kita terkejut sama-sama. Kayak gitu. Ada yang mau digacain Blade sama aing anjing. Lihat nih, tangan-tangan busuk gini. Tapi di blessing dengan Lycon gitu anjing. Lycon B5. Asli cowok, orang kira download luarnya doang anjing. 11 giga anjing. Karena sepede anjing. Bagus. Ada. Kata temen orang Kafka punya haki raja anjing, gelo boy. Haki raja? Haushoku no haki anjing. Gila, Kafka punya haki guys. Keren. Kata temen aku juga Blade punya haki, makanya pedangnya patah. Orang aku tahu menang Blade. Selamat. Teman kita sudah ada yang punya Blade. Ini Rafiska nggak mau gacha, ada tiket gratis 10 loh. Sini sama saya digacakan, nanti dapat keluar Blade gimana dah? Kalau saya akan skip banner ini, full skip demi Mama Kafka. Kamu lihat poster di belakang saya ini, susunya gede. Jadi kalau saya kayak gini, ya. Jadi kalau saya ketika kesangnya tinggal gini. Aduh, nggak bisa di zoom ya. Dipegang-pegang dadanya, gitu. Iyalah, lihat tuh, bisa disentuh walaupun nggak kelihatan ya, tapi ya udahlah, setidaknya bisa nyentuh nih, ya kan? Apalagi Himeko tuh, oh itu katalis ya badak ya, oh iya, jadi sebenarnya ini tuh aksesorisnya doang tuh. Jadi aduh, kalian nggak kelihatan sih kalau kalian ada ke rumah ya. Jadi si dada ini maksudnya baju Himeko tuh ini kekecilan. Jadi jadi makanya si itunya tuh terlalu, kalau kekecilan tuh kan biasa lah ya. Nanti tuh lihat pahanya juga dah skip. Soal baju kita skip. Nah, lihat nih. Himeko, celananya juga robek karena apa? Karena kegedean gitu loh. Karena kegedean baju sama celana, lihat ini robek sebenarnya. Kalau kalian tahu ya, ini tuh robek. Ini juga sama tuh, Himeko tuh gak, sebenarnya bajunya kegedean, jadi kan kebelah gitu tuh. Sah gitu, nggak kelihatan ya? Jadi intinya gitu. Yang nyari posternya siapa? Oh iya, makasih untuk Bapak Kurokia ya, yang sudah mencarikan poster ini waktu di Telkom kemarin. Ya, bagus ya. Jadi guys, ini tuh buat dipuja. Ini tuh buat dipuja nih posternya. Sorry. Biasa fetisnya keluar. Jadi biasanya kalau saya lagi kayak gitu, pegang ini aja. Walaupun rata nggak apa-apa. Bayangin aja ini kepegang, gitu kan? Ini tuh bajunya kecilan, jadi nanti harus beliin baju yang gede, oversize, kasihan Kafka ya, karena bajunya kekecilan jadinya kayak gitu. Jadi sebenarnya Kafka tuh bodinya sangat estetik gitu, cuman karena bajunya kekecilan, jadi si baju kekecilan itu menekan dadanya. Jadi teorinya tuh si dada Kafka tuh jadi kegedean gitu. Oke? Ngerti guys? Masa nggak ngerti sih? Jadi kayak gitu. Itu teorinya. Jadi karena baju kekecilan, jadi dadanya gede kayak gitu. Ya gitulah guys. Kalau Sele itu, ini sebenarnya ada poster ya, Sele kan nggak kelihatan ya, karena nggak kelihatan. Sele, Himeko, Kafka gitu. Nanti kalau ada next event lagi pengennya sih Kafka lagi ya, cuman kemarin nggak ada waktu di BTC. Adanya Himeko. Himekonya Lycon lagi. Gak jelas, maksudnya itu nggak kelihatan jelas gitu badannya. Karena bukan karena saya pervert atau gimana. Cuman kan kalau yang saya beli ini sekarang kelihatan gitu semuanya. Kalau yang itu kan dari Lycon. Jadi cuma kelihatan sampingnya gitu. Ini cuma kelihatan sampingnya. Oke. Terima kasih yang sudah mendengarkan ocehan saya. Kita end stream sekarang. Thank you guys yang udah. Karena nggak jelas. Jadi ya maafkan ya. Karena kita menunggu update ini tuh sebenarnya. Emang lama sekali ya ini. MDG Puja Fuxuan. Aduh, Fuxuan tuh tank. Udah fix di 1.3 Fuxuan sama Imbibitor Danheng. Danheng phase 1 kayaknya. Danheng phase 1 fase 2 si Fuxuan. Nah, sedangkan di 1.3 sepertinya saya akan skip lagi. Karena apa ya? Kasih. Sebenarnya di Kafka pengen all in, jadi kayak Kafka tuh pakai tiket gratis 10. Nah, sisa tiketnya mau dipakai buat gacha Lyconnya Kafka. Jadi Lyconnya Kafka tuh bakal digacain sama aku. Semoga pulang Lyconnya ya, tidak yang lain yang pulangnya. Kalau yang lain yang pulang, aduh sakit hati banget sumpah. Jadi Kafkanya mau saya jadiin hyper carry gitu, hyper carry DPS, padahal nihility, tukang nge-debuff. LC-nya bronya kan harmoni, bronya mah kan nihility, hey. Apa nih? Kan Kafka nihility ya. Jadi saya akan all in di situ aja. Tapi semoga di bawah 70 sih. Kafka dapat bronya. Oh, jangan gitu bangsat. Oh, parah kamu ya. Jangan gitu dong. Kamu tuh jangan mendoakan yang tidak-tidak gitu. Walaupun saya bersyukur dapat LC bronya, tapi tapi kan aduh gimana ya jelasinnya. Tapi lumayan sih, benernya lumayan ya dapat LC bronya itu. Berapa sih? Alah. Jadi sebaiknya kita lihat lagi ya. Tadi tuh sudah ada sedikit spoiler tentang build IG, build IG lagi, build untuk Blade. Ini kita lihat ya untuk yang belum lihat. Nah, pakai Lyconnya ya. Ini Lycon biasanya, ini Lycon Clara, ini Lycon yang dari Herta. Bisa juga 4 star yang ini. Ini mah dari Nameless, ini Stellar War. Oke, yang si Arlan ya. Reliknya ini ya guys ya. Reliknya yang baru atau enggak dikombi sama yang Eagle. Kalau buat ininya bisa Sasolto atau Rutilan Arena. Tapi kebanyakan sih ngerekomendasinya pakai Rutilan Arena ya sama Sasolto. Nambahin crit rate soalnya. Kalau yang Longevus Disciple tuh kalau nggak salah nambahin max HP sama crit. Nah, crit kalau nggak salah. Kalau yang Eagle tuh win damage jadi 10% naik. Kalau emang pasangnya dua pasang ya. Crit rate, crit atau damage. Oh ini substat main stat priority-nya body. Oh, oke, ini sangat sulit sekali ya substatnya ya. Sangat sulit sekali nih. Ya untuk timnya bisa dilihat ya ini ya. Blade, Bronya, Luocha, Silver Wolf, gila. Silver Wolf buat apa? Buat nambahin weakness. Weakness angin. Kalau misalkan musuhnya nggak ada angin. Gila, keren nggak tuh? Silver Wolf bagus, cuman saya nggak ada dulu. Nggak ada Jade nih waktu itu buat gacha. Karena waktu saya balik, Silver Wolf tinggal 15 jam lagi. Jadi sedangkan saya baru kumpul 6.000 setelah banner Luocha. Dan Kafka itu keluarnya waktu bulan Agustus nanti tanggal 4 atau 5 lah. Jadi kita sekarang bakalan grinding full buat Kafka. Karena saya tahu kalau LC-nya belum tentu bakal pulang karena saya belum pernah gacha LC. Jadi guys, sebentar lagi guys. Terus sambil lagi. Aduh, speednya tiba-tiba ngedown. Ayo dong internet. 200 MB lagi dong. Mantap. Oke. Selagi kita ngobrol-ngobrol ya soal Honkai Star Rail gitu ya. Mari kita lihat saya tuh sebenarnya pengen sebelum yuk saya pakai relik baru cocok nggak? Relik baru ya. Kita buka Instagram dulu ya. Relik baru tuh, bentar ya, kita buka. Bentar ya. Ini kita sekali menunggu ya. Oke. New icon bukan nah jelasan set baru tuh, ini buat set baru ya, yang message ini yang buat 1.2 nih. Messenger traversing hacker space meningkatkan SPD sebesar 6%. Saat memakai menggunakan ultimate mereka pada sekutu speed untuk semua sekutu meningkat 12% untuk satu putaran. Efek ini tidak dapat ditumpuk. Lumayan ya buat bronya. Saya akan mencari relik ini. Nah untuk ini, ini untuk blade tuh meningkatkan max HP sebesar 12% ketika pemakai terkena atau HP mereka dikonsumsi oleh sekutu. Tingkat crit mereka meningkat sebesar 8% untuk 2 putaran hingga 2 tumpukan. Jadi bisa 16% crit rate-nya. Kalau ini apa? Broken kill. Tingkatkan 10 efek crash pengguna. Ini buat tank anjing. Yang ini ya. Ada apa aja sih, bentar, baca dulu yang lain. Nah, rutilan arena, yang bulat ya ini ya. Meningkatkan 8% crit. Ini buat sele boleh. Meningkatkan 20 damage basic attack dan skill ketika crit rate pengguna saat ini lebih dari atau sama dengan 70%. Keren ya. Tapi si rutilan itu cuma nambahin 20% damage basic attack dan skill ketika crit rate pengguna saat ini. Jadi cuman kalau ulti sama dengan skill. Ini boleh sih yang rutilan. Kan kalau yang ini tidak bang, yang ini kan buat HP, jadi tidak terlalu worth it. Kalau relik ya, Pak, ya. Kalau untuk rutilannya boleh kayaknya. Tapi masih bagus asal tuh nggak sih buat selek? Apa ini? Agak-agak sih sebenarnya. Ya kalau di bawah 70% susah juga sih. Karena ada patokannya gitu si rutilan ini tuh. Kalau di bawah 70% ya nggak akan nyala. Si 20% damage basic attack-nya nggak akan nyala. Karena crit rate itu minimalnya harus 70% gitu. Crit apa? Crit rate ya, crit rate pengguna saat ini lebih dari atau sama dengan 70%. Sedangkan ya gacha relik yaitu kayak tai gitu ya, kayak tai gitu kan. Jadi ya kepada para hoki yang gacha relik atau yang grinding relik gitu ya, ya silahkan lah kejar gitu ya. Mending Sasolto guys, karena crit rate itu susah ya nyarinya ya. Karena untuk nyari crit rate yang sampai 80% tuh susah banget ya. Hanya untuk kepada orang-orang hoki ya, bangsat. Ya. Diam tuh. Diam tuh. Enggak bang, aku gampang carinya. Diam. Lu diam. Lu tuh hoki bangsat. Nanti kalau ada yang ngomong gitu, enggak bang. Aku gampang kok nyari kritet. Setan. Beda-beda ya. Tingkat kehokian manusia itu beda-beda. Ada yang emang dikasih blessing gitu ini. Hoki sama sistemnya ini, akun ini. Ada yang dikasih sama sistemnya. Wah, kamu harus gacha terus. Kayak saya maksudnya. Ketika gacha sele kan, keluarnya yanking babi ya. Ya, alah. Dan ketika mau nyari 50 kali lagi buat gacha sele gitu kan, susah. Ayo dong, lama amat dah. Dia 30 menit nge-stream cuma buat download doang sebenarnya. Kan? New Lycon. Oh ini 1.3 deh. Total Stellar Jade yang bisa kalian dapatkan di 1.2. Maintenance compensation 720, daily training 2520. Daily training, yang mana tuh daily training? Memory of Chaos 1800. Wah, aing belum tuh. Simulated Universe 1017. Simulated Universe W7 300 sih ya, satu station 60 kayaknya. New Area 500, Companion Mission Kafka dan Yukong 200. Limited Content Underground Treasure Hunt 1000. Udah ya? Oke guys, kita mulai. Tenenenenene. Waduh, ini saya lagi di mana? Ntar kita cek dulu guys. Aduh, kita trial dulu, nyobain ya kan. Siapa tahu bagus, saya hilang kan nggak ada yang tahu. Coba.
We can get closer.
Oke.
Do we still have the upper hand?
For your sins.
I'm okay.
The fight is set. For your sins.
Hey. Sorry. Kayaknya mati duluan guys. Mati duluan kayaknya.
Necessary. Judgment is here. Failed to set you. Too little.
Coba kita ulti ya. Ini apa? Pela tuh ngapain sih? Oh, ulti dulu ya, Pela.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
For your sins.
Ready for another? Naughty child. That's better.
Unnecessary. That paradise may be unreached. Savor it for me.
Wow. Lumayan 20 ya kan. Companion mission anjing belum bisa. Wah, ada tiket gratis. Mantap. Apa ini yang udah punya bangsat? Aduh, Herta. Oh, udah ya.
Will of preservation.
Kepencet ya. Bentar tuh boy. Level up relic anyone mana? Level up mana? Enhance aja lah. Satu ya kan. Udah enhance aja. One time kan. Semi tank sebenarnya. Complete Forgotten Hall one time. Matamu. Calyx Golden Time 1. Ya boleh lah yang ini aja. Nah kita kadang kurang XP. Sekali aja, nggak usah banyak-banyak. Coba cik, udah ada yang punya blade nggak? Oh belum. Sepertinya saya terlalu gegabah. Nah kita pakai aja ini select. Daily dulu jangan lupa. Nah, sendiri aja select. Baru kita story ya, daily dulu guys. Karena saya suka lupa gitu. Belum di upgrade blade-nya. Gak apa-apa. Saya emang ngetes aja player-player yang sebenarnya daily mission mana sih? Jarilo guys, navigate, TP, ayana kene. Kita daily dulu. Karena daily tuh nggak boleh bolong. Apa ini? I always feel strange calm when I stare at the trash can. Nah. Garbage King. Machine. Sebenarnya saya nggak baca ya. So tahu aja. Nanti milihnya ngasal juga nggak apa. Yang level 1. Oh. Aduh. Agok aing udah gini. Halo kamu I. Anjing, jadi tempat sampah bangsat. Saya butuh ini ya guys. Space lagi aja. Butuh duit. Saya butuh duit. Assignment limitnya ya, kenapa ya harus? Ini tag forgotten hal aja lah ya. Lah, forgotten hal aja lah ya.
Do you want to enter the forgotten hall?
Oh iya jelas bang. Saya main entry gitu loh. Oh ini apa? Oh ini memori. Oh oke guys. Ya biar cepet lah. Awas aja ini juga lama anjing. Oh pakai win ya. Oh. Ya udahlah.
Will of preservation.
Shift the back. Let's go. Show your courage.
Itu yang baru selesai itu dapat Yukong. Boleh, udah ini ya. Ini kita daily dulu aja. Anjing.
Lend me your strength.
Mati nggak ini teh tuh di skill teh? Woi.
Nap time.
Lance at the ready.
Si anjing ada.
This battle is unavoidable.
Not a scratch.
Si Katola mana yang nyerang tuh MC?
I'm on guard. Hit. Lance of
Langsung ulti aja lah MC-nya.
Forward.
Ore. Forgotten Hall. Terima kasih kamu ya sarannya. Saya tuh sebenarnya stuck di 14. Karena ya gitu deh. Nggak ada healer anjing. Mati. Gue kuat-kuat aja cuman nggak ada healer. Enggak sih, lemah sebenarnya. Aktif, unlock, bayar. enggak. Sebenarnya saya terlalu gegabah. Apa ini karakter trial? Wow, 20 Jade. Kita coba semuanya. Mama Himeko. Uja paha Himeko. Mana sih? Sesuai ini ya. Kalau yang punya anjing level 80 bangsat. Sip.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl.
I have something for you. You won't get away.
Time to twirl.
Ih Pela tuh ada gitunya ya.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl. Oh dear.
Kuru ring ring. Oke, mana sih ini jalannya? Main guys 20. Oke.
Move carefully.
Let's begin.
Kita ulti aja gitu.
Nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Oke.
The truth of life is
Biar mati lah ini sampai aja.
Stand down.
Naughty child. Nap time.
fighting.
Sakit juga anjir katanya.
Have no interest.
Ih, dan hang aing kapan damage-nya 6000 anjing skillnya.
Take nap time.
Sangat impossible anjing.
Fighting is meaningless.
Lumayan 20 bronya. Bronya siapa ini? Oke, dispel di buff. Oke. Udah, saya kan punya, saya juga udah tahu. Nggak usah dijelasin.
Show your courage.
Karena saya punya. Iya, udah.
Lend me your strength.
I've no interest in
Troublesome.
fighting is meaningless.
Lend me your strength.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life.
Salah.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Salah.
That'll take more than nap time.
Salah, guys.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Gila, 8.000. Aduh, nanti lagi deh. Saya seketika mager gitu ngerti kan. Kita ke enggak, udah, diam. Gimana sih questnya? Salah. Wih, ada. Waduh, apa ini? Mantap, 720. Sekarang kita berapa Jade? Gacha nggak sih? Sabar. Sepertinya saya terlalu gegabah ini. Gacha nggak sih? 12.000 nih. Udah lah, langsung guys, lanjut lah. Oke. Saya TP kemana? Kalau yang mau berteman yuk ID-nya drop ya, nanti aku add. Oke. Oh, pantesan pintu itu nggak bisa dibuka ya, bangsat. Ternyata buat next up gitu. Malah pengen dibuka paksa soalnya. Oke, sip. Waduh, ini pasti ada treasure lagi nggak sih? Waduh, apa nih? Banyak sekali mayat. Ada apa nih, guys?
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
Was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Master Diviner tuh siapa?
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Oh, Fuxuan. Okay.
Thank goodness the general didn't make us go with the knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people. It's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor.
Panik-pati ya.
Centuries ago, an emanator of abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the ambrosial arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here. you
A draw?
Aduh,
This isn't a tournament, you
MC-nya
know.
nggak ngomong anjir.
I can't see many
Kalau
Cloud
MC-nya
Knights.
ngomong aja.
The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually
Will
be
be.
a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Wih, kebuka. Gila airnya ya guys ya. Keren. Pemandangannya gitu. Fontnya sih enggak ya. Ini.
Be careful. Look, there's someone over there.
Kalem dulu dong, ayo pengen pengen lihat-lihat dulu. Ini apa sih, monster ya? Atau pasukan? Wow, kayak wolf gitu aja. Saya pengen hancurin itu sebenarnya. Ada chest. Sebentar. Sebenarnya saya pengen nyari chest. Tempatnya luas ya ini ya. BTW. Anjing, luas banget bangsat. Aduh, ngambil gak ya chestnya ya? Atau nanti aja. Terakhir kali nih ya, ngambil chest kayak gitu tuh ngacak gitu ya. Pusing anjing, nanti gak ketemu anjing bangsat. Gitu aja lah.
Here, there are still survivors here.
Udah aja kita cari chest. Tuh anjing, ada chest lagi di depan.
Knights? What is your purpose here?
We're reinforcement sent.
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcement.
Run!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one, and then it's not just me.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
Bacot.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Ngebreak.
How many can you block?
The lives of short-lived species are so fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Oke. Yang api ya semuanya.
Guard.
Troublesome.
How many can you block?
Duh, enaknya bawa AOE udah gacha. Enggak anjing, enggak akan gacha ya.
Strike with heart.
Lend me your strength.
Time
We've
for
entered the
swordplay.
storm. To guard and defend.
Crush them. Practice is over. Swords descend. Bladed flight.
Time for a shot.
Ih, nggak mati, kirain yang mati nih.
Lands at the ready.
Enggak bang, nggak akan gacha bang. Kan Kafka, ngejar Kafka bang.
Strike with heart.
I'm on guard.
A one-time enemy. Bladed flight.
Lend me your strength.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
Lance ablaze.
Aman.
Forward!
That'll take more than nap time. Why did you come to the Xian? To
Astagfirullah.
seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jingwen. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
There's always a weakness.
Anjing.
Lend me your strength.
Time for swordplay.
Aing nggak lihat ada 3 battle-nya ini.
Naughty child.
Lance at the ready.
I'm okay.
You'll pay for this.
That's better.
I'm on guard.
A one-time enemy. Bladed flight.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me
Putih
your
lah anjing.
strength.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! It's time.
Lah emang banner sekarang apaan? Blade. Banner sekarang Blade. Kafka nanti tanggal 5.
You'll pay for this.
Lance at the ready.
Nah, aku nggak mau Blade, Bang.
Hold on.
Masih bisa
We'll
nabung
find
buat kakak,
someone to
iya.
help.
Don't waste your time. Go. The master.
Let's go.
Ini biar saya mengerti ya. Kadang ada kosakata yang saya tidak mengerti gitu.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally showed their
Pengen
face.
ambil.
Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors.
Ih, itu apaan yang gede tuh?
Disciples
Oh.
of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshut, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of
Nanti
the
aja ya
Soul.
guys ya, kita nyari apa ngambil chestnya
The
karena
Alliance has been trying to
saya
rid out their secret organization
bahasa
for
Arab dong biar ngerti. Oke.
It's no coincidence.
Nantangin kamu ya. Baca nih anjing, mana Arab. Sat. Mana Arab, Cok? Gak ada Arab anjing. Gak ada bangsat, gak ada Arab. Gak ada anjing. Ada juga Thailand. Gak ada Arab anjing. Ini juga bukan Arab lagi. Ya nggak ada. Ya penonton kecewa. Cing bahasa ini 2 giga udah bahasa ini dulu deh. Bahasa Inggris dulu deh. Apa ya? Kenapa ini kamu? Goblok. Woi 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 woi. Anjing. Sabar lur. Kan nggak mau berantem saya. Selalu A dulu nggak sih? Goblok, disamperin malah kayak gitu anjing ngelunjak.
Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here.
You wreck.
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesied your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances. Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
Okay.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the Disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Where we can learn.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
Okay. Pokoknya aku tadi udah lihat chest 2 aja. 3 sih betul-betul. 3 dari 15. Baiklah sini dulu.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring. What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus to eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
Don't listen. His words...
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation. That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful.
Do you still remember?
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species, yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the abundance. So, you witnessed it too? The ambrosial arbor's resurrection. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus, the abundance, gifted the ambrosial arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, but that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon... You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with...
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knight...
Agak rumit ya. Chest lagi tuh.
Forgive me for being brief. We took over this place and everything was going as planned. After a while... Curse it. What Sanctus Mech? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so, what the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable. I swear to the Arbiter that I will...
Master Diviner, you're back.
Uksuan!
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples have remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult? It would seem you came prepared. The first time we met Madame Yukong, she said something like, "This is a Xianzhou affair and there's no need for the Express to get involved." And now here we are running around doing everything. Even the IPC takes it easier on us. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me.
Anjay. Ya, kita menunjukkan sesuatu.
After receiving the Ambrosial
blok,
Arbor,
kemana
the
ya?
Alchemy Commission was once the
Tombak,
Lawful's
tombak,
most
tombak,
vital commission.
tombak. Nanti dulu ya, Ces.
After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives.
Aku nggak mau
to
ngambil
Roman
kamu karena aku nanti
species.
pusing
But in
nyari
the end,
Ces-nya.
The alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
Yes.
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them. This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you. Indeed, this demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the Lafu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been
menyimak kata-kata
fiercely
Fuxuan.
independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jingyuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time. I do not wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone and unhindered on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Lafu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
Ding, aing gak disebut, anjing namanya sakit hati aing.
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Oke. Tutup ketiga cawan lebur.
I feel like even though long life species get to live forever,
Ya bronya lah anjing.
they aren't so different from us short life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
Ah, nggak bisa loncat.
Wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The general commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military.
Dan,
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
dan,
Not thin enough.
dan,
We need to hurry.
dan. Aing atuh boy. Si gue teh emang gak suka lawan. Nah, mending langsung sama musuh kayak gini.
You succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Danshu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species.
Abundance.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Lafu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended. Nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
Oke.
Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
Tuh. Ada follow up attack ya.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Practice is over.
Kita bunuh ini dulu deh anjing.
Swords descend.
Mantap.
Lands at the
Blade and flight. This battle.
Ada.
It's time.
Strike apart.
Merciful Medicus.
Oh, dear. Bunuh kerocok-kerocoknya dulu lah anjing. Woi, apaan nih?
Pay for this. Lend me your strength. Strike apart. Naughty child. Time for sword
Oke.
play. Lend me your strength. How many can you block? Blade and flight. Swords descend.
Oke.
I'm on guard.
Time for sword play. Strike apart.
Lands at the ready.
Blade and flight. There's always a time for a shot now.
Why? She said.
Siapa dia? Jelas-jelas dia pernah bilang, siapa dia?
The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron
Oh,
said that
seperti itu katanya orang. Hah?
Pantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You,
Kalem.
Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction.
What?
Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within.
Hah?
What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can
withstand the blessing of destruction.
Miss Pinyun!
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Oh, selama ini dia kesurupan ya?
I am Lord Ravager.
Selama ini Tingyun kesurupan, guys. Atau emang masa iya sih?
Miss Pinyun, is the Lord Ravager of the anti calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together. Time for swordplay. Strike with heart. There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Plot twist anjing.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
What the fuck anjing, jadi Tingyun teh jahat atau baik anjing? Atau cuman kerasukan anjing?
I'm on guard.
Blade and flight. Lend me your strength. Time for swordplay. Strike with heart. Naughty child. Nap time.
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Xianzhou. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand. But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show. My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Practice
Ah,
is
salah goblok. Pencet anjing.
Swords descend. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
Saya juga mikirnya Tingyunnya kerasukan.
How many can you block? Strike with heart. Troublesome. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. Blade and flight.
Lance at the ready.
Lend me your strength. Practice is up. Swords descend. How many can you block? Blade and flight. Time for a shot. Nap time.
Di Natasha aku naon sih? Pisan anjing dibully ya.
I'm on guard.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart. How many can you block? Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Tingyun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Tingyun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Tingyun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Tingyun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
You're saying that the real Tingyun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Tingyun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Tingyun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Tingyun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal, to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Apa ini? Bacot babi.
The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve.
Ah, chat gue. Oh, itu ada chest juga.
Let's make haste. That imposter, what worries me? Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a... As for the Ting, it is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara. Supposedly, after the Ambrosial Arbor was broken in two during the war, the Alliance decided to seal the Arbor within Scale Gorge Waterscape, entrusted to the High Elders of the... It has been so long. I've reported the current situation to the Sea. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. The situation...
Ayo berangkat. Nanti aja keliling-keliling emang.
This is...
Waduh, ini baru datang. Telat sekali ini.
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? It's been such a long journey, but now I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you...
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
Susang ini. Waduh, ada oto anjing.
The messages never get sent. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. I've delayed for too long. I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
Waduh, kok ini tiba-tiba berkabut gini nih?
What a huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of...
Tapi yang dia lakukan beda jalan ya.
All the elixir crucibles that the Videodora helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic.
But
You are indeed.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajago? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
They say that you're
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou.
I doubt I will. No need to feel aggrieved. Videodora go through at the time you are the High Elder, my hatching weaver.
surging power. It's you. Something terrible is happening in Steel Gorge. You didn't heed us then, and it seems you already made your decision.
Apakah ini akan berubah menjadi inhibitor Danheng?
He's here.
Anjing ditungguin.
Right on time.
Mama Kafka.
Feeling Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling. It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng.
Dan
I have
Heng.
nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop!
Anjay.
You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Videodora. Imbibitor Lunae.
Inhibitor Lune.
You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
Woi, yang bener aja masa.
I've heard of you and Bibiter Lune. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Sword, heed me.
I've no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way!
They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Main sendiri aja. Mainin.
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
Punish evil!
Fail to send you.
I wonder if the others are okay.
Gotta make this quick.
My blade!
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
Sword Descent. Cik atulah yang king aing teh kayak gini ultinya atulah.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But...
Waduh. Menarik juga nih inhibitor dan Heng. Aku harus all in kah di Kafka?
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
Ya nggak apa-apa, yang king bunuh aja lah. Gak guna yang king anjing. Mati ya sana.
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lafu's hotshot general.
Waduh.
Jingyuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
Anjing, bagus banget dan fuck man, gacha.
Luminescent depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another.
Anjing, aduh, fuck anjing, bagus banget loh. Inhibitor daneng anjing. Walaupun distraction tapi aing belum pernah imaginary sih. Imaginary yang DPS ya. Biasanya imaginary buffer anjing. Duh, gacha nggak ya? Nanti ya ya walaupun masih lama sih. Kemungkinan 1.3 itu bulan depan. Bulan depan tanggal kalau nggak tanggal 20 antara tanggal 19, 20, 21 Agustus. Aduh, sempat nggak ya? 1.3 bulan depan ah.
Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible.
Ay, pengen anjing, bagus banget inhibitor daneng, bangsat.
You did, but to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Don Feng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Don Feng die and revoke your banishment edict.
Masalahnya berarti kalau mau inhibitor daneng aing nggak boleh all in di kasta. Bener-bener kudu hati-hati pas gacha LC nah. Karena pasti aing juga pengen LC-nya gitu. Berarti kalau inhibitor, kalau emang fix inhibitor daneng, berarti aing ngelepas Fuxuan. Mungkin ngelepas Fuxuan, baru gacha lagi di Topaz. Atau enggak, atau sih, atau enggak Jingliu. Fuck man. Ding, keren banget bangsat dan gaskeun lah anjing. Peter Lune. Fuck Blade anjing. Lebih penting anjing.
Now there is only Don Hung. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
Yes, lah.
You brought them here?
Go. Your friends are... I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But the hunt is far from over.
Gaskeun anjing inhibitor Lune. Wah, fuck you.
Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Lord Ravager of Phantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy.
Her hatching rebirth is still.
Apa nih? Ini bitter dan heng. Bulan depan ya. Semoga phase 2 deh. Jangan phase 1 anjing. Phase 1 si Fuxuan aja dah.
Look, your friends are...
We need to help them. The strength I wished not to use.
This is our chance.
Batter up.
Anjing. Jadi fisikal bangsat. Anjing. Bangsat lah. Masih depend apa ya? Ini deh. Depend so. Tebal banget dah. Gak apa-apa, kita isi energi dulu. Sabar. Kita lu aja pengen lihat ultinya aja.
This is our chance.
Wow.
Conflict is pitiless.
Told you I could fight.
Show no mercy.
Show no mercy.
Heaven's surge. Forgive me. Let's make it quick.
Here, this thunder.
Tough luck running into me.
Was that it?
Try that again.
Bertahan berapa ronde sih Silta?
You can't run.
I sense a storm.
Heaven's surge. Now.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
My turn.
Ini ultinya apa sih, Ay? Lupa Aing ulti si Mars apa? Oh iya. Baru ingat lagi. Lupa anjing.
Heaven's surge. Forgive me. Let's go.
There's no time to lose. Show no mercy.
Salah. Udah lah, ulti aja lah.
Are made to be broken.
Salah.
Xingyuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces.
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that
You?
Dan Heng?
Heng?
You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests, when you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control.
Aduh.
As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Don Hong and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Oke.
Don Hung?
Duh, anjing. Apaan nih, Bang? Anjing. Duh. Mengulurkan tangan lah ya. Masa iya enggak lah.
Thank you, Don Hong.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Luofu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Luofu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
Oh, it looks so much like Don Hong. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Don Hong's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have
Bodoh
not
si
differed
March ini.
greatly in
Bodoh.
their appearance.
March ah.
That is,
Capek anjing
until
nge-march.
the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance...
Apa bawa March ya buat Forgotten Hall 14?
Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Luofu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
Ngomong dulu deh sama sini.
Bipedar Lunae's reincarnation. Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary, your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed... So... Aw, how sweet. But anyway, it's great to have you with us.
Has coming here triggered your release your full potential?
Kita hiram si ini.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned this, they may have banished you, but the law. You're a member of the Express crew, Danhung.
Okay, let's go. Gila, tongkat Nabi Musa, guys. Gila. Tongkat Nabi Musa anjing. Keren juga. Dan Heng punya kekuatan tongkat Nabi Musa, guys. Apakah dia bisa berubah jadi ular?
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan, General, are you planning to face Dantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty.
Cloud Knights, attention!
After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General.
Cing, keren euy.
Lady Fu.
Lady Fu.
If I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
Apakah Jing Liu akan ada, guys? Kan Jing Liu-nya kemarin keluar tuh. Apakah akan ada Jing Liu? Anjing, kalau ada Jing Liu keren banget. Tapi agak membingungkan gitu loh. Dadah.
These steps are so far apart. I'm gonna find a way down.
Aing kira bisa jatuh. Kaget. Aduh bang, ini nggak bisa nge-heal kah bang? Sekarat nih.
You scale-gorge waterscape to seal the armor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou?
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is...
Very well. In that case...
This must be the first High Elder that... According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the three talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned.
Guys, ini ada 15 ya. Ini 15. Berarti nanti orang bakal nyari treasure-nya ntar ya. Juga ada ini lagi. Wow. Nah, treasure ntar udah beres semuanya baru nyari treasure.
That must have been difficult for them.
Total ada 30 treasure. Biar nggak pusing ya nyarinya.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
Cing, ini lewat mana sih? Nah. Punten boleh lewat. Enggak bang, sabar. Halo anjing kita kemana boy? Nah. Salah turun yuk. Yang dekat dulu aja deh. Okay.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the three talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you meant. Hey, check it out. The bases of these stone lanterns are different. Hey, check it out. The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
Jadi kumaha ya teh? Ini kayak gini. Terus ya nah.
Hey, check it out. The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
Wah, kumaha ya teh anjing. Aduh, kumaha anjing. Nih.
Hey, check it out. The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
Oh. Oke, berarti satu. Ini dua mana dua? Dua. Oh ya. Mengerti saya. 3. 4.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against.
If your people knew that you had brought, they will never know. I'm a short-lived species.
That's Dun Feng's voice. But...
Dia matalah ganggu mana teh?
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Terus dia yang gimana taunya?
What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Ini 3. Ini 2. Ini ini 3. Wait. Ini 4 gitu ya? Itu 1 gitu. Coba dulu. 1.
What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss.
As the day is almost gone, return the worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries.
This mural is pretty
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story.
Hey, do you think this could be related to...
Perhaps.
Perhaps?
Alam. 4. Itu pasti ini yang terakhir nih anjing deh.
What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss.
Nah, yang ini udah bener 1.
Murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Ini udah bener 1 tuh. Gak mati. Masalahnya yang 2 yang mana anjing? Yang itu bukan yang ini gitu. Nah, oke. List ini 3. Oke. Ini 4 berarti terakhir.
Okay, let's head to the 3rd seal.
Nanti aja lah ya guys ya. Pressure mah. Saya bingung. Biar sekalian nyari. Harus level 80 ya.
What is this?
Miss March, I would advise you.
Huh?
When the life of a Vidyadhara is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell.
The last of the 3 talents is here.
Bunuh dulu nggak sih?
Help me improve. Blade and flight.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Crush them. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Okay.
Strike with heart.
Lance at the ready.
Mati kau bodoh.
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
Not a scratch.
This battle is unavoidable.
That'll take more than nap time.
Strike with heart.
child.
I'm on guard.
Mati dong. Anjing gak mati-mati maksud. Mati dong anjing.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Mamek gitu. Alam. Berarti ini satu. Dua ke sini. Dua nyilang berarti yang dua nyilang berarti yang ini. Oke. Tiga yang ini. Empat ya. Empat mau apa lagi? Cuma satu aja. Mantap, terbuka.
The reverence to the three talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
Sabar, Mac. Ini lagi jalan. Antimatter Legend kan banyak kan? Oi, what's that now, Mac?
Young master,
Can you forgive me?
Yurian.
I and the senior videographer say that the Xianzhou offered us this place.
It is time to repay them.
It is time to repay them. Waduh, ada cutscene lagi guys. Ada chest belakang.
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor.
15 ya.
Ada
30 chest yang harus dicari.
Reverence to the three
Banyak ya.
talents. The path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Yes, sir. Waduh, jika Jingyuan gugur, pertemuan ini akan langsung berakhir. Tim harus ada Jingyuan. Tim harus ada Jingyuan. Natasha lah. Pak Yangking anjing. Matamu Yangking anjing. Pak Yangking guys. Mati ya Yangking anjing. Kenapa nggak disuruh bawa welt gitu? Weltnya diterialin aja.
Oh, has the general of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of
Fantilia! What
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body.
Ya gimana ya?
The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use.
Wah jing sentil bang.
That brought the Xianzhou long life.
5.000 nge-heal apaan sih?
Vantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
Time for a shot.
I'm on guard.
Thôi lah weh, santai weh boy.
So much bark with so little bite. This body was born of the Arbor. You are...
Gak kerasa bang. Anjing nge-heal terus monyet. Wah, iya anjing. Anak lanjut. Kita nunggu si Jingyuan-nya anjir lah. Percuma sih nge-nyerang bunga ini.
Lend me your strength.
I am the vanguard of the Xianzhou. Show no mercy.
Lanjut ya kudu diserang lagi dia monyet ini. Oh sih itulah.
Lend me your strength.
Vantilia, your skin or the Xianzhou.
Lands at the ready.
Allahu Akbar. Dia muncul wae.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Vanquish the abomination. Show no mercy.
Putih lale. Natasha. Anjing. Mac.
Lend me your strength.
Oh 3 bar ya. Nggak lihat saya. Anjing lah. 3 bar ya. Hahaha. Tengin dulu aja.
To victory.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
For the Xianzhou. Show no mercy.
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent.
Woi.
The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Aduh, bacot anjing.
I am the vanguard of the hunt.
Heal dulu sedih anjing.
1,000 thanks.
Oke, setidaknya udah ada.
General of the Xianzhou, can your feeble strength survive this calamity?
Woi.
You take it from here.
Think it was over, Vantilia?
R. Wah, ultinya. Ultinya datang.
A scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the Arbor?
On my command. Vanquish the abomination!
You'll pay for this.
Lance at the ready.
Lock lagi tuh.
This battle is unavoidable.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. To victory!
Destruction. Power of the armor.
Time for a shot. Your assistance is timely. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Vanquish the abomination! Show no mercy.
A foregone conclusion.
Lend me your strength.
Fantilia, your scheme ends here. Our week still ends to you, Fantilia. So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Out of ideas, Fantilia! To victory!
Naughty child. That's better.
1,000 thanks.
Lend me your strength.
For the Xianzhou!
I'm on guard.
Jadi kan DPS kok ini. Duluan.
Time to end this.
Woi.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. Vanquish the abomination!
Time for the...
Show no mercy.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time to end this.
You'll pay for this.
Aduh. Bisa sih. Tapi mati kau anjing. Mati dong anjing. Okay.
For the Xianzhou!
This battle is unavoidable.
Blossom.
That's better.
1,000 thanks.
You'll pay for this.
A foregone conclusion.
Show no mercy.
Time to end this.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Resistance is time.
Wasting my time.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
To victory!
Troublesome. Time for a shot.
Lance at the ready.
Aduh.
Time to end this.
Ayo, inhibitor Lune.
Lend me your strength. We enter the storm.
here.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Vanquish the abomination. Show no mercy.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of
Ayo, finishing ulti.
is touching.
Finishing, gak mati bangsat.
Trick. I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook.
Nanook.
Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou general.
Wah, oh emang cutscene anjing. Oh emang cutscene.
I wonder if the transformation of a Xianzhou general into a Void Ranger would cast the Law Food back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Home. Do it.
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem... Vantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, Vantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction.
But
still.
Oh, still. Oh, bisa juga still.
Vantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
Berarti belum beres ya si Xianzhou Finish.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Interlude. Harap Harap nantikan ya. Oke. Siap, boleh. Oke. Eidolon 6 guys. Trailblaze-nya. Meningkatkan 10% defense, Trailblaze setelah nantikan best attack atau ultimate dapat ditunggu 3 lapis. Gila, akhirnya N6 ya guys ya. Bangga aja sih.
My dad is an ace fighter.
Gila, N6 guys. Sini kemana lagi? Ya. Seru sih ini story-nya. Setelah menyentuh langit. Anjing swell gimana sih ini? Bangsat. Gimana, Cok? Oh, turun ini.
We found it. Looks like the pilot isn't inside. If they escaped before it came down, they should still be nearby. Not good. Looks like the crash disturbed monsters in the area. We need to get there fast.
Kemana ini? Oh, di situ.
That must be.
Đi thành TP cả nắp ấy mà hỏi em. TP lah ke bawah.
Hey, get out of here!
Don't worry, Miss Jean.
Monster baru anjir.
How many can you block? Blade and flight! Ow!
Lend me your strength.
Strike with heart!
Not a scratch.
A one-time enemy! Blade and flight!
There's always a weakness.
Terus saya nambah bangsat. Perlu dibunuh heula nu tengahna ieu ini.
Time for sword play! Strike with heart!
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Perlu dibunuh heula guys anjing.
Practice is all swords descend!
Naughty child.
A one-time enemy! Strike with heart!
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
How many can you block? Blade and flight!
There are too many monsters. Let's hold out for a little.
Just run! These monsters—
No can do, Miss Qingni.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand.
Bolt from above. Ada
Cloud Knights, formation. Prepare to engage.
astaga gelut lagi.
Hold on, Qingni. We're coming to get you.
Ini mah aing lagi dong yang gelut. Enggak, ini aing sebelum dia manggil.
You'll pay for
bangsat.
this. Lend me your strength. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Lance ablaze.
Aing mah nggak mau dia manggil-manggil ini. Udah dibunuh heula ini.
Lance at the ready.
A one-time and strike with heart.
Not a scratch.
Time for a shot.
I'm on guard.
How many can you blow? Blade and flight. Strike with heart.
Panggil gara si anjing teh. Keselin.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Manggil-manggil anjir.
It's over. Swords descend. Now time.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
A one-time enemy. Blade and flight.
Lend me your strength.
Time for sword strike with heart. How many can you block? Blade and flight.
Mantap. Saatnya kita mencari cash karena sudah beres.
I didn't know the Helm Master of the Skyfarer.
Indeed. Qingni, have you thanked your—
Thank you. That
No need, Miss Qingni.
It was because, in fact, by way of thanks.
The feeling is mutual, lady.
Then, for now—
you always do this, Mother. It was a dire situation. I was—
You promised me, Qingni. Please—
Yukong ini anaknya bukannya mati ya?
I didn't know Yukong had that side. You have but you're not wrong. Yukong's inner worry. Yes, but there's something anyway. No, but all right.
Nggak ada side quest juga.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Why won't you listen to me?
Because it's my life. You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Lawfu's best pilot, just like you were.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations? Did you at any moment think about what I would feel if something happened to you? Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post.
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk.
Puzzle feel difficult sama dengan Asian.
That job doesn't suit me.
Puzzle udah beres aja.
I got the
nggak tahu sih yang
highest
tadi
grade
belum.
in the fighter pilot test.
Udah ada belum sih map
I was a
map
genius,
chestnya
like
yang baru buat
like
tempat baru?
mother, like
Ya ini
daughter.
mana?
They were all jealous of me.
Wait.
But no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back. You
Yang
would
baru, yang
never
baru.
have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't given my permission behind the scenes? As for genius, don't mention that word to me again. Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? Don't understand.
And I don't understand why
Lihatnya di
you
mana ya?
don't understand. Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helmmaster's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is? You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you.
Kayak nyari chest aja.
Tingni, where are you going? I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Apologies, Madam Yukong.
On the contrary,
We don't intend to...
family issues, I'm afraid. Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post. It's funny, but when I fought alongside you, I realized I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express. Oh, I prepared... Please accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter.
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top... We'll head off now.
Tadi kita nyari chest.
You too. Thank you for... So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. But I've had the hairpin ceremony.
Miss Jingni, becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock. What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically, over time. Don't you think, Miss Jingni?
My mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets unreasonable as soon as I mention flying. She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything. Speaking of empty inside, I've been so angry. How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do... We're here! I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm here. This thing has...
Let me try.
Oh! Is there...
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee, and how my taste...
how is it? Whoa! But I guess not everyone can accept... Well, don't force yourself. Let's go some...
Fix anjing ini mah. Waduh, tar dulu ya, kek. Waduh, ini apa Scalegore. Ini juga luas loh. Biasanya banyak, ada 15.
Tell that to I know.
Why are you so...
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? Soon after a child is, if the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach... No, not me. Mom reached for the star skiff and showed a natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barisan anti-aircraft fire. I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter.
I can imagine. A parent is often...
She never told me any of those stories herself. I used to watch her fly when I was young. I remember feeling...
Parents never...
But flying is the only...
Mengerutkan dahi ketika dia membacanya.
It's Mom's secretary, Miss Siquei. She just sent me a message. Mom lost one of her trinkets in Stargazer Nevada. Miss Siquei suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help me.
In Stargazer Navalia?
Is it really okay to bother you two?
Indeed.
You're two kind benefactors.
Yeah, you're too kind. Dia masalah yang rangkai pet mode ya.
The fight with the abominations was...
Do you know what it...
What?
This is your area? You're so...
A bird cage. Huh. That reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't... Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember? You think my mom would carry this with her?
It's a beautiful vase, though. What, a Devastator glaive? Is this from the battle? There were a lot of Cloud Knights. Well, this is too big for a trinket.
Lu naik selek boy. Ah, iya meren.
Mom always carries this. Is this?
It must be... if you want to...
What turned it? My mom...
Well, the General's been busy at the seat of Divine...
General Jing Yuan? Are you...
No problem. We can't help you... Yeah.
Biar simple aja. Ya, oke. Kesini dulu deh, ambil apa questnya, ambil side quest dulu.
It's getting late. Where to now?
General of Jingyuan.
Mr. Yang, and you?
It's nothing urgent.
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a star skiff to assist in the present crisis. The seat of divine foresight heard that Yukong's seldom seen but often feared temper was on display.
We heard that Helmmaster Yukong was an outstanding pilot, but that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same career.
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions. But naturally, you are here because you fear. If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand.
This object has been... She thought it...
This object is no ordinary trinket. I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too has the 30 years ago. The Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of war, we were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of abundance. Almost 1 million had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with their such divine objects, Yukong's.
I don't have any other questions.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind however, it is difficult to discard one's past. Yukong, perhaps it is not my place to say.
Thank you, General.
Mr.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Ya lupa ya ngambil quest ya. Banyak banget.
You're here. Well, we... Anyway.
Did Helmmaster...
In the end, I... So
Do you...
Of course. We can use this one. Okay. It should...
Miss Qingni, I don't think the two...
It should be fine. This is from decades ago.
No, I still think... I shouldn't read it. You stay here.
Is it really that big of a deal? Let's read it.
Udah sama pribadi yang benar-benar menarik dan itu bukan kesadaran. Kesan alam semesta sangat berbeda dengan kesempatan Sasuke yang sudah lama mengenal di alam semesta. Tidak ada tempat yang bersandar, bahkan tidak ada kalau tempur tergantung pendirian dan perangnya seperti alam alam di dalam alam saat ini kamu tidak bisa mengandalkan siapa melainkan hanya bisa mengandalkan keterampilan sendiri dan jatuh yang kamu pernah raih. Aku sering mendapati orang Oke. Oh, jadi intinya Kei udah mati ya.
What is the meaning of this? The helmet. What do you have in your hands? Let me see. How dare you read Madame Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too.
Mr. Yang Min, please.
I see. Qingni, I know Madame Yukong's position.
I understand, Mr. Yang Min. But now, I want to know what happened. How she went from ace...
I've been here for a long time, Qingni. No, this isn't something I should read. Just listen to just ask some other question. This divine object, if I remember correctly, I heard the war that forged this object.
If Mom still longs for the sky...
Perhaps Tsai's passing was too much for her. You shouldn't... Miss Tsai? I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people... Her husband, Mr. Guang Yuan, was a pilot. They met, but when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. It was tragic when Tsai died soon after. Tsai's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. As her subordinate, if Madame Yukong is unhappy, how can I be happy?
Where are Miss Tsai's thanks for telling?
You're welcome. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office. I can Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today. Hurry.
My mom keeps That's the... a paper, but what we're looking... there's some... Every time, but what we're... there. Got it.
Males lagi bacanya.
So, I suppose I've always had a feeling. Don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom refused? When I was little, I asked my mom where my dad was. I thought she was just a bad liar. I feel a lot Yes.
You're all done?
Well.
I see.
When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there. Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Why?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Star Skiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
Mom!
All right, it's getting late. Let's talk once we're home.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now. I want to become a fighter pilot, no matter what.
We've talked about this many times. No means no.
But...
Seems like Miss Qingni is a little hesitant. Try giving her a little push.
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What should I say?
Is that... I understand now. I don't
Mom, what are...
Just like you. To float like a Sai was like that. We soon became... You never... But those are my best. System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
Oh, ini
We're engaging the main Borisan fleet this time.
Don't
get too excited.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit. Say, Sai, really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Luofu a few times a year. But given the choice, I'd always pick this. I guess I already touched the sky.
Mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had.
But
I still remember us shooting the breeze that day. It's crystal clear. It was the last time I spoke to Sai. Sai? Hold on, Sai. Sai, open your eyes. Sai?
Thank you. You go. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Qingni walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? The rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Qingni is waiting for you. She lost Guang Yan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up! Sai! 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 When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky, pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us. It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. But all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly. In my dream, that was the day I died.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a but I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai. the more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not. You know, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Sai, your father Guangyan. We were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. Do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Sai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance. If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve? Under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We mean nothing.
Mom.
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. Even if that person is my daughter, I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Mom, you don't need to apologize.
Semangat bang, wait, thank you Antonius Pasca Wibisono.
Take you to fill in the paperwork.
Gila anjir. Masa lalunya Yukong kelam ya.
Just like Tsai and I did.
Sesuai dengan harmoninya.
I believe that one day
sesuai dengan Lyconnya.
you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
Huh? Really? Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps, and more afraid of you taking after Tsai. If this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you, even if you live to regret it.
Mom, I have one last request.
Tell me.
I want to fly with you at least once.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
But why?
Because I already touched the sky.
Ada dua ya. Ini apa nih? Oke. Lumayan sih. 30. Bentar ya. Mau ngambil side quest dulu sini.
Did we get back?
Karena kita harus mengurus side quest ya adik-adik. Ini satu. Alchemy Commission. Oke. Waduh, ini mah udah tidak ada yang bisa dibeli. $13.000, aduh, blade, gacha juga nih. Lama-lama gacha blade anjing. Berikan shield kepada, oke.
I'm with you.
Oh, dia jarak dekat ya. Gepard, bagus Gepard.
Move carefully.
Hope you're prepared.
Haven't learned your lesson? Is that all you got? Let me pay you back tenfold!
This ends here.
Too late to repent.
Tapi aing penasaran ya.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
Gila, shieldnya berapa nih? Bershield 2200. Gila ini shieldnya.
Hope you're prepared.
Keren. Ya sebenarnya udah tahu sih Gepard kayaknya. Lumayan guys. Para bangsat.
Take caution.
Pakai sendal kayak minimal para.
customers. 1,000 wonders to raise your finest climb. Here.
Stay back, Clara.
Try that again.
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara. Target threat index lowered. Hide. Are you alright? Stay back, Clara.
Hey, let's be friends.
I want to protect everyone too.
Those are adorable.
Udah. 19.000 boy. Clara paling cepet ya. Bagus sih Clara. Aing ada di akun kedua. Karakter underrated guys Clara. Ini baru ini karakter anjing ini.
Shift the balance.
Oh yang ini anjing guys. Emang anjing, anjing karakter anjing. Ya udah tahu gue punya anjing.
We're in trouble now. Bladed flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
10.000 dong.
Seize the moment. Time for swordplay. Strike with heart. Tough luck running into me.
Anjing sakit banget. Wah yang ini mah bagus itemnya. Reliknya.
How many can you block? Bladed flight. Welcome, customers. 1,000 wonders to finest climb. Strike with heart.
Penasaran berapa nih anjing?
Swords descend.
Itemnya bagus, aku akui itemnya bagus guys, kan? Aduh, Mamang Bailu. Ini lucu Bailu.
A little something for everyone.
Apa ya? Mister. Lucu banget Bailu anjing sumpah. Bodoh.
Let me tend your wounds. You could still surrender.
Oh ini apa?
You don't look so good. Here I come.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Time to show you.
Penasaran ultinya Bailu kayak gimana?
Time for mischief.
Oh. Itu bisa nge-revive ya Kak? Tapi kayaknya nggak usah lah. Tidak usah revive lah. Yang penting cepat dapat. Mantap, beres trial karakternya guys. Ini berapa sih kalau Lycon? Enggak, bukan guaranteed-nya berapa? Kamu lihat aing mah. Mana sih? 80 warp. Sedangkan aing baru bisa berapa ini? Wah, pas 80 guys. Lihat ya. Ada 80. Ini gacha sekali didapat di si anjing nih. Tai nih makanya aing ngomong gacha.
I'm planning on quitting my job at the Sky Fair.
Pengen Blade, tapi aku nggak punya loca guys. Ih, males banget lihatnya ada quest 3. Kesini dulu deh.
It's getting late.
Ambil quest-questnya dulu lah. Ngerjainnya mah kapan-kapan. Oke, coba kita lihat dulu. 640 nggak ada hadiahnya. 40 120 lumayan daripada lumayan ya kan. Ntar yang Herta kita lihat dulu Herta. Kemarin saya harusnya bisa ya yang Herta itu kan. Nunggu si Kafka aja lah. Dunia 7 terbuka. 61 dapat Herta. Unduh gak sih? Ini S ya? Waduh, pas banget S lagi. Siapa lagi lah? Ambil apa ya? Bagusnya tuh apa ya? Mengurangi efek crash target musuh. Ambil dahan aja gitu ya? Coba dulu dahan deh. Jarang pakai elation tuh. Itu benar langka lah. Boleh juga nih. Lanjut.
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight. This battle is unavoidable. Naughty chop. Strike with heart. Time for a shot. Nap time.
I'm on go.
Mantap. Oke banget kita. Oke banget dapat apa itu?
How many can you block?
Zona event deh. Malas gelut. Remember. Tidak tertarik. Anjir. Mangga hoki anjing.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time for swordplay. Naughty child.
How many can you block? Strike with heart. Blade and flight.
You'll pay for this.
Salah.
Lend me your strength.
Strike with heart.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Langsung kita coba yang Herta. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Slow aja bos, ya kan? Tahan lah.
The enemy situation has changed. Show your courage. Shift the balance.
Will of preservation.
Thank you yang sudah mampir.
I'm okay.
Bronya kita buff dulu ya yang kingnya.
How many can you block? Blade and flight.
Nah, kita kumpulin dulu energi lah.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Ya oke lah. Tahan. Anjing nggak ada dong. Begitulah. Oke.
Time for swordplay.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
I can breathe easy again. Blade and flight.
This battle is
Lance
unavoidable.
ablaze. Lance! Forward!
That'll take more than nap time.
Strike apart.
Naughty.
I'm on guard.
Mantap.
Blade and flight. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Practice is over. Swords descend. Nap time.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
Mantap. Langsung kita ngelarin Herta Simulation. Salah.
How many can you block? Strike apart. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Time for swordplay. Blade and flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Lance at the ready.
How many can you block? Strike apart. Time for swordplay. Lend me your strength.
Okay.
Blade and flight. Nap time.
I'm on guard.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. Lend me your strength.
Strike apart.
Troublesome. Time for a shot.
It's time.
Emang bisa ya 2 kali gitu ya? Baru tahu. Dahan. Aduh, nggak ada. Han. Nah, sip. Zona event lah.
Situation has changed.
Waduh.
Show your courage. Shift the balance. Found.
Salah. Sebentar dulu, Bang. Main ini aja lagi anjing.
Help me improve. Blade and flight. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Practice is over. Swords descend. How many can you
Gak terlalu
block?
sakit sih.
Strike apart. Nap time.
Lance at the ready.
Blade and flight. A one-time enemy. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Oke, mantap. Ya kan? Berada ya?
Yeah.
Bladed flight! There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
Bladed flight!
Kok bisa gitu ya?
Let's go say
Shift the
hi.
balance. Show your courage.
Will of preservation!
Help me improve. Strike with heart.
Lend me your strength.
How many can you block?
Bladed flight! Nap time.
Strike with heart.
Bladed flight! Time for a shot.
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Practice is over.
Swords descend.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
How many can you block?
Bladed flight! Nap time.
Hit!
Time for swordplay.
shot. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.